Hi team, Sarah here with Easy Adaptive PE. I'm your APE veteran here to talk to you today about building social skills through APE. Adaptive physical education is more than physical growth. It's like turn taking, communication, teamwork, parallel play, reciprocal play. All of those things are really, really important. We're going to look at some ways to embed social skills right into your lessons. Please remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the things, and I'll keep making the videos. Partner activities are a great place to start. As simple as tossing a beanbag back and forth, it encourages communication, eye contact, cooperation, and patience. The students sitting, standing, kneeling, you might have everybody in a circle, you might have really rigid lines, you might have them on their floor spots. Those are some of the ways that you can set it up. You might have them near walls. You might have one student standing and their back is to the wall and the other student is on the other side. So at least we know if that student who's maybe not awesome at that hand-eye coordination, who might be missing it a whole bunch, is going to hit the wall and drop, and that way you know that, okay, like it's going to continue and keep going, and it's not going to take them forever to run across the other side of the gym to get that beanbag. So setup is very important with that. Strategies using UDL, so it doesn't have to be a beanbag, right? We can use a whole bunch of other different pieces of equipment. Making sure our visuals are up there. All of those pieces are really important, because when we surround those students who may find it challenging to communicate and have those social skills with others, having those visuals all around them so that they know, at least they know what the activity is and they're prepared for that activity, then they don't have to focus so much on what is it this teacher wants from me, where am I supposed to stand, this is this beanbag, I don't want to be holding this, I don't like the texture. They don't have to worry about any of that, because you've already set the activity up in a UDL way so that they're comfortable, they know what's going on, they have a variety of choices, a variety of ways to engage in that activity, so they get to choose what makes them feel most comfortable. So now they really can focus maybe on that student across from them and making that eye contact and catching the beanbag or the ball or whatever it is, because they're not so worried now about all the things happening around them not knowing what to do. The other piece you might do is assign some group roles. So this can look different depending on if you're in physical education, if you're pushed in, or if you're adaptive phys ed and you're pulled out, right? So if you're, depending on the setting, it's going to look a little bit different for you. But if you have something like station work, or you have the kiddos working in small groups, assigning group roles, right? So maybe one student is the leader and that student is really the one that's kind of chatting and making sure everybody is going to where they need to be and helping kids out. So this might be more of your chattier kid. It doesn't have to be your natural leader. This could sometimes be those kiddos that are a little bit quieter, maybe don't enjoy phys ed, but now you're giving this role as a leader, and I guess I'm going to step up and let's see how I do. Another student could be in charge of the equipment, could be saying, okay, I'm going to go grab the equipment, what do you guys want? You know, another student could just be encouraging and using those kind words, and until your class gets to a point where everybody can participate in these roles fluidly, right? Which typically will happen once you get a little bit older, middle school, high school. You know, then you might want to assign those roles, and then everybody has a job, everybody feels part of the team. It's very easy to see what it is I'm supposed to do now. And so again, I don't have to focus so much on all these other pieces because my teammates are taking care of it, right? So that helps with the communication, that helps with those social skills, and kind of relieves some of the pressure off of that student. I really want to encourage that peer praise too. So I think as adults, we're always like, yes, good job. We always talk about giving that positive, specific feedback to our students, but there's one of us and there's 50 of them, or one of us and non-integrated, maybe 12 or 15 of them. So it's really important to start encouraging your students to give each other high fives, give each other thumbs up, saying good job. All of those little things are really important, because then you're creating an encouraging, happy, inclusive setting where kids are going to feel comfortable coming in. So therefore, if I'm comfortable and I'm confident, my social skills are going to go up and my behaviors are going to go down. That's really how it rolls. So really encouraging kid-to-kid praise is super, super important. And whether you are an integrated or non-integrated, I think visuals are an amazing piece. And showing a social story, and it could be even like a really quick, when I say social story, we don't have to go to the library and get out a 50-page book. It can be a one page of just, here are pictures and a couple words of the things that we are going to do in this game. And these are the steps that we're going to take. And this can be very powerful for some of our kiddos who learn visually, right? Who need that, who need to see that, who maybe need to come back to the visual aid once or twice noise during the game because they forget the steps. Maybe that's great for our group leader who can hold on to that and say, oh guys, remember, we're not supposed to do this yet. We're not to that step yet, whatever that might be. Oh, we're only allowed to pass the ball 3 times, not 4 times. Remember, it's on the rules. Whatever that might be, but that's really, really powerful tool because that kiddo's not being a know-it-all, that group leader. He's saying, oh, these are the rules and I'm reminding you as the group leader. Everybody else can see that, whether or not they need to, it's there for them. And I think that's a really powerful tool. So guys, when we are intentionally planning for social skills, every lesson is gonna become an opportunity for growth in this area. They're, in phys ed, whether they're in the classroom, on the playground, in life, this is a great time for them to practice. And as phys ed and adaptive phys ed teachers, it's our job to encourage them to do so. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.